What's up, what's up, what's up? It's your boy Domuto. We back in another video today. We're all watching UnrealEntGaming, and we're watching Beyond Dragon Ball Super. Angel Cuss trains Goku Black, a new and terrifying form discovered. I thought I said Angel's Cuss, like he about to cuss somebody out. Nigga, the name is Cuss. That's funny. Okay. Hope y'all not waiting on me to watch this this series, because I low-key forgot that I was watching this one. So cause I've been watching a lot of Unreal videos, so I just forgot. This one slipped my mind. I was like, hey, I'm watching Goku Black, right? So I'm gonna try to really get into it, because it's not that many chapters, like 21 videos of this. So I'm not on video 5 or some shit like that. So this can really be done real quick. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into it.
As our story continues now back on Beerus' planet, following the initial training session involving Goku, Piccolo, and Broly, with Beerus now being shown addressing Broly after unleashing his full power, it was only upon having to do so where Beerus went on to tell him, "Hey, are you deaf or what, Saiyan? I won't warn you again, so you will either stop what you are doing and call this battle of yours off, or I will be forced to step in and destroy you."
Oh,
got
shit.
that?
Hold on, Big Beerus.
Not have you barbarians suddenly show up and smash the entire place up, especially not my planet. Now what's it going to be, Beerus asks. "I won't warn you again, Saiyan, and don't you even dare look at me like that. You've got
He
until
looked at
the
you like
count
that,
of
though.
5 before you force my hand, Saiyan. Last chance, so you better start using that brain of yours for once and make the
Knock his ass
call."
out, Broly.
But then, just as expected, in an act of rage and frustration, that was when Broly began to power up even more, and from that very point, them being shown making his way and dashing towards Beerus, as Beerus went on to respond, "Oh, now he's gone and done it. Goku, you better do something about your Saiyan friend here, or I'm about to destroy him." Okay, well now that does it, but then, it was only upon the very second Broly was shown throwing a punch at Beerus and attempting to strike him, where Goku from out of nowhere had gotten in between both Broly and Beerus and stopping Broly's punch by telling him, "I gotcha, Broly, no, this is not the way, remember? You've got to learn to be the one who is in control of this power, not the other way around.
That's
Don't
crazy. The
allow
last
yourself to be the one who is controlled."
That's funny. The universe story that he doing, Broly just lost control. Now he lose control in this one.
By it.
These stories
Your
collided for me.
Jumbo soft talk doesn't appear to be working on him, Goku. You need to calm down and listen to the sound of my voice, Goku continues. Hear what it is that I am saying and just relax, Broly. Your anger is what's getting the best of you again, and for everyone's sake, we can't have you rampaging around and destroying everything here, he says, until it was from out of nowhere where Orange Piccolo had then found his opportunity in choking Broly from behind by shouting, "Gotcha, Goku, listen! We've got to do something about this power of his immediately! I won't be able to hold him for much longer, so just do whatever it is that you need to do and knock him out! You've got to hurry, Goku, hurry! I'm losing my grip, now hurry it up and shut him down!" "Right, I'm sorry, Broly, but you're just too dangerous to keep around and have you fight us like this," Goku says. "Or this ought to do it." As it was upon the moment of contact with Goku shown striking Broly in the stomach, although Goku had now assumed the position that this was going to knock Broly out, instead it didn't, because all it essentially did from here was anger Broly that much more, as Piccolo went on to ask, What just happened? Why didn't that work? He's going to break free!" "Oh, your strike failed, Goku. You better do something quick, or I will," Beerus tells Goku. "Whoa, but how? I struck him with enough force and pressure that I needed in order to drop him, but somehow his body just absorbed it. Oh, this isn't good. God damn it! He's free!" Piccolo shouts, to where once again with Broly now being shown powering up even more and blowing everybody away, with even Goku going as far as to tell Piccolo to hang on during the course of this battle. It was only upon having to see this where Beerus went on to utter, "Wonderful, you idiots just had to drag this out out of him, and now look. Now we have a much bigger problem to deal with than we did before. Oh, his blood will be on your hands now, Goku. But then, it was only
don't hurt him, Beers.
From out of nowhere, Whis had now gone as far as to teleport behind Broly and responding, "I'll handle this then. Well, I think it's time we take a little break for the time being," he says. "That's quite enough, Broly. This is rather for the better." As within a moment's notice, with Whis now being shown knocking Broly out completely, it was only as Whis was shown catching Broly where Whis went on to continue, "Oh, there we are. Gotcha. Oh, easy. Well, that was quite the close call we almost had there," he says. Oh, and here we were all beginning to get a little worried for a moment, to where it was only upon Whis now being shown placing Broly's unconscious body down onto the ground where Piccolo went on to add, "I can't believe how strong he is. It's a good thing he wasn't given a chance to let that explosive power out like that," with Vegeta chiming in, Right. And all it really took was having Whis step in to do what you two should have done," he says. "You should have kept attacking him, Kakarot. This one is on you," with Beerus responding, "I agree. I felt you holding a bit of power back, Saiyan. Why?" "I just didn't want to hurt him, you know," Goku says. "I was hoping my strike would have had some kind of an effect that would have resulted in knocking him out, but I guess I shouldn't have held back the way I did against him." "Oh, you always seem to do this," Vegeta responds, "so it's definitely not the first time you went soft on an opponent's Kakarot. You need to learn how to not be so caring during the middle of a life and death battle, or the rest of us will pay for what likely will be your mistake." Jeez, Vegeta, lighten up a bit, would ya? It's not like we were fighting an actual enemy like Frieza or Moro or something, in which seconds later, with Broly now being shown regaining consciousness and sitting back up, it was only upon having to do so where Piccolo went on to ask, "Hey, you alright? You kinda had us worried there for a moment. You really need to get a grip on that wild power of yours, Broly. You aren't the first to wield a power like that," he continues. "There was another Saiyan named Kale who also had a similar power to yours, and we watched her be able to control her power, and if she can do it, then so can you," with Broly responding, "Another Saiyan with a similar power to mine?
Yep.
So, how did she do it? How was she able to control this power of hers?" "Well, she wasn't able to do it all by herself," Goku chimes in. "She had another Saiyan who was very close to her help Kale break through," he says. "It's kind of hard to talk to you during the middle of a fight because, well, Kale was able to listen, whereas you just don't listen to anyone. So we'll take it from the top again once we rest up for a little bit and figure out what we're going to be doing next," Goku says. As in the meantime, when then going back into Universe 10 and seeing as to how Goku Black was now beginning to train with his angel Cuss, with Goku Black now shown having to once again unlock a new variation to his Super Saiyan Rose form, it was only
Super
as
Saiyan
this
3,
battle was
god
beginning to
damn,
take
this
place
nigga
with
is
Gowasu having to observe this, as Gowasu went on to comment, "I can't believe how far he's come, especially after being pushed this far in battle against an angel. I'm sure Cuss must know by now and can see how truly evil Black is at his core," he says. "But what can she do? She has a code to uphold or she will be destroyed," Gowasu says. "There must be something that at least I can do. One way or another, I must find a way to change things before they are too late," he says. To see Zamasu push this body that he had stolen this far, only to evolve it yet again into reaching this Super Saiyan Rose 3 of his, is nothing short of amazing. Terrifying to see be done, but eye-opening nonetheless. As it was only during the midst of battle, as Super Saiyan Rose 3 Goku Black was shown trying to do his very best, in essentially doing what he could to actually make contact in striking Cuss, it was only upon having to do so where Goku Black went on to ask, "Why don't you hold still, Angel? How are you moving like this?" with Cuss responding, "Such a skill isn't going to be something that you will be able to learn overnight, Fallen Kai. I am able to read your movements and analyze your fighting pattern," she says.
Talk your shit.
"You won't get very far if you wish to enter into the domain of the angels by achieving Ultra Instinct, and as such, since you are beyond the point of calmness and inner peace, this will not be something that you will easily be able to achieve. This hatred you have will only take you so far," as we only from that point then see how she was able to strike Goku Black with such force that it only then resulted in Goku Black being shown crashing on down and landing right in front of Gowasu, as Goku Black went on to respond, "God, annoying little witch. How are you doing doing that? But please, Zamasu, you must stop this, Gowasu responds. How much more powerful are you looking to become? With Black responding, as powerful as I need to be, Kai. Now shut your mouth and watch. Can't you see, or are you blinded by your own ignorance for you to see how much I've grown, he asks. She is my angelic attendee after all, right? So it's only fitting for a destroyer such as myself to be training with such beings. Are you looking to unlock the same power which you saw Son Goku unlock during the Tournament of Power, Gowasu asks? Why would I want to be anything like that disgusting mortal when I could be so much more powerful by going as far as to reach something else, Black asks. And that will be the plan. To create a new hyper
Black
power, the likes of which
he trying to
has
get
never been seen or done before.
Nigga got Super Saiyan 3 Rose.
Even if it destroys me in the process, I will find a way to combine what I saw and to merge the powers that I already know of. Now then, do you wish to continue, Destroyer, Cuss asks, or has your body reached the limits of its potential? What will be your action, she asks. I would encourage you to take a, and I would only encourage you, Black cuts in, to keep on fighting me until I reach the absolute pinnacle of power, Angel.
Pinnacle of power.
Look at the power I've acquired. I won't stop here, no. I won't stop until I become the most powerful existing force to ever grace the 12 universes.
Well,
My soul may not be made to bear your angelic power of mastering this ultra instinct, however, Cuss, as he was just then being shown having to power up with such ferocious intensity, where Goku Black went on to shout, "This pain will only continue to make me even stronger. There will be no one who will ever stand in my way again."
Damn.
Zamasu, stop! You'll destroy whatever remains of your body, Gowasu shouts.
Why you care? Let him destroy it.
But even then, despite Gowasu's warning, Goku Black had gone as far as to challenge the angel anyway, as Gowasu went on to continue. He's completely lost his mind. If I only knew that this would be the outcome of a student of mine, I never would have brought him in. Well, how could you change this much, Zamasu? But I can see it now. The more I'm watching him train in this realm, he is beginning to adapt the very traits of those he hates without him knowing. That burning desire to never quit. I can see much of that which he has taken from Son Goku. His will to fight no matter the odds is frightening, but what's even more is the other traits which he seems to have also picked up on. The traits of that Saiyan Trunks who refused to stay down, and more notably, the frightening killer instinct which he seems to have picked up from Vegeta. That burning desire to want to be the best, Gowasu continues. He's already starting to mold himself
in that
into
Saiyan
the
body.
very being he hates so dearly. To whereas we only then see how Angel Cuss had now managed to uppercut Goku Black in the stomach, it was only right upon the moment of contact where Cuss went on to tell Black, "You will need much more than blind anger going into this if you hope to stand any sort of chance against me, Fallen Kai. Though it was upon your request that I accepted training you, unless you have more to show me, then I believe this battle of ours is nearing its end," she says. "I can see the pain in your eyes. Tell me," she says, "do you submit or do you wish to continue this fight?" With Black responding, "I will never accept defeat again. Now get your hands off me. Do I wish to continue? Without question. In time, my angel, and so because I've been watching you up close, I think I'm finally starting to see it. I can feel every cell in my body burning as though it's caught fire," Black says. "Angel or not, I fear nothing. I'd rather die on my own 2 feet than submit to you," he says. "Mock me, will you? Okay, then I'll do you the honors then and borrow one of Vegeta's moves. Now just stay right where you are, Angel. If you're as good as you claim, then prove it."
They put a final flash out. It's crazy.
As surprisingly enough, with Goku Black
Crazy
being
dick
shown
suck.
one of Vegeta's signature moves, only to then from that point see how Cuss was able to slice through the attack completely. It was just as Cuss was shown doing so where Gowasu went on to add, "How truly remarkable. What a battle, but I fear that at this point the only other entity who would even rival Black's terrible power now is an angel, I fear. You cut right through my blast as though it was nothing, Black says. There's not a scratch on you, not a single one. So, this is what it feels like to experience the power of the angelic race, with Cuss chiming in, a very effective and powerful blast, however you are still very far away from matching my power, she says, and I'm not even putting much of an effort against you either. Let this be an example to show you the difference between our power and lay to rest any hope of having to best me in battle, she says. What did you just say? How dare you throw insults at me as though I am but a child, Black shouts. You think because I have yet to reach your levels of power that I simply won't? You are all the same, and though you are my assistant for the time being, I will not stand for such disrespect. You don't think I have what it takes to evolve,
he going
don't
mad.
You don't think I have what it takes to ascend, don't you? I'll show you. As it was only during that moment with Goku Black being shown powering up and channeling all of his rage and all of his animosity now onto the surface, this had now gone as far as to draw the attention of both Cuss and Gowasu, as Gowasu went on to respond, wait a second, that aura, where have I seen this aura before? It feels, oh no, certainly not this, Gowasu says, but how? Could this be a direct result of killing the former god of destruction? Is that why I am sensing this energy coming from his very core? Well then, Cuss chimes in, I will admit I am rather very impressed to see this coming from you this early into your training as a destroyer. And so that is enough, Cuss shouts. The more you continue to push the limits of your body, the worse this will become, with Gowasu responding, oh heavens no. What are you doing, Zamasu? Don't mix those powers, Gowasu shouts. It cannot be done and you will destroy us all if you try. The very core of my
destroy
soul
you.
is shaking under the weight of such power. What have you done? In which, as soon as we then go back to Goku Black and seeing as to how he had now reverted back down to his base form, and now going as far as to burn himself out completely by crashing onto the ground, it was only from that point where Gowasu went on to continue, oh, this is madness. I can't believe my eyes. He's unstoppable with power like that under his fingertips. But did this break him? He's barely alive, but yet I can still feel a burning desire to keep fighting from within his heart. Oh, what a nightmare. As even Cuss went on to respond, he's lucky to still be alive right now. The only time I was able to feel a power like that was when Lord Ramush was forced to use his full power against the other destroyers during the Zen exhibition,
so
she
Ramush
says.
is that strong.
I'm not sure what that other power was that was blended in there, but it was certainly more powerful than anything he was in, especially while in his Rose 3 form. Worry not, Gowasu, Cuss went on to tell him. I will watch over you. Cuss, you know this isn't right, Gowasu says. What are the others to do once they see him again? It'll be a complete massacre. Oh no, he's awake. As a barely conscious Goku Black had now gone as far as to open his eyes and smiling by asking, Did you see that? There it was. Though I wasn't able to fully capture it, that was the power I've been searching for. And now that I know that it can be reached, I will stop at nothing to reach it, he says.
Oh my god, this
Fair
dude is
play,
wild.
Angel, you've outclassed me in every possible way, but at least you've pushed me into seeing that there in fact is a level beyond Rose 3. And I will not stop until
This nigga's
it
crazy.
mine. As it was only right then and there during that moment where the Beyond Dragon Ball Super story of Goku Black's Ultimate Resurrection manga chapter number 6 special then comes to a close. Now this is bad only because it would almost seem as though Goku Black had discovered a new transformation that seemingly enough seems to blend something in that was very similar to what Ramush had, but it would only now appear as though Goku Black had discovered something else in blending the two powers in, which one could only imagine would only make this new power and transformation solely exclusive to Goku Black now, which would also at the same time essentially beg the question as to how strong did he actually get now that he was able to achieve this power. So you don't want to miss out as to what is about to transpire coming up next.
That boy Goku Black, bruh. That boy Goku Black about to... He want to strike revenge. Big revenge. And I don't know how many people can stop him, bro. It's gonna be crazy, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Check out the last chapter right here. Check out another story right here, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.